you shared a picture of your wife, and you said that she was your woman crush Wednesday on a Tuesday.
Yes, well, I am super in love with my wife. If you look at my screensaver, I will show you. Who is that?
Let me see.
When you look.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I will not be making it to do a Apollo show. I'm in the hospital.
No! Falling in love with a woman, man, is the worst you could ever do. Because let me tell you the most difficult task you'll ever have in your life. Trying to get over the woman that you fell in love with.
Tell us the truth!
In order for a woman to go through a divorce with a lawyer, she has to wish you bad.
Damn.
A bitch that don't respect you is going to show you she don't respect you.
Over and over again.
Anybody, and you better get away from them.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. You know what men think? They think that they can win the respect of a.
And they think they can change. Exactly. Yeah. They can sway them
I am smart enough by getting my ass kicked to know if a ain't on shit with me, I use her for my ain't shit. But you can't get close to me like that.
No.
And when I feel like I have to tell them that, I take pride in telling them, I don't trust you worth a dime. I'm a savage, so I still put my dick in you. I deserve the bad luck for being around you.
Marriage is a fucking diabolical leverage game in the United States. I'm just being honest. Devoid of religious significance or the idea of love, marriage is nothing but an awful contract that you shouldn't sign. Because you start out loving each other, and then like 2 years later, you're just building a case against one another for a hypothetical court date that may or may not ever happen.
You know who the f I was when you met me.
Before. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I will not be making it to do a Apollo show. I'm in the hospital, and I'm going to postpone it for a later date. Thank you for everybody that bought a ticket. But I promise you, as soon as I get better and I get out of here, we're going to have a great show. All right. Thank y'all for all the support.
A few moments later.
No, but when I was in the hospital, it made me get really closer to my daughter because my wife left me while I was in the hospital too.
That's terrible. How long were you guys married?
2 years.
Yeah, that was pretty recent.
Yeah.
When you think about some of these guys who have these wives, and a lot of times the wife was not with them when they got on, these guys seem to fail to realize that your wife must be all in with you as a man, not as a star, not as a high earner, not as a quote unquote high value guy or any of those things. She must buy into you as a person. And if she doesn't, the very moment things get hard, she's going to flee the scene on you. And one example of that is comedian Rip Michaels. Now, he has a wife, non-black wife, of course, and he held her down. He brags about her. He confesses his love for her to the world.
I was stalking you on internet stalking, and you shared a picture of your wife, and you said that she was your woman crush Wednesday on a Tuesday.
Yes.
And nothing's wrong with that. If you're going to marry a woman, then you probably should confess your love for her to the world. But the man hit hard. He hit a hard patch. You know, the man, he says he has congestive heart failure, which is kind of a hereditary thing. You kind of get it genetically from your parents or grandparents or your people. And the crazy thing is the man decided that he was going to try to, get himself in better shape. Now, the word is that he actually, altered his body through surgery. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a problem with a man or woman altering their body through surgery if their intent is to take it from there and actually work to maintain that body. And I will give Rip that. He has done that. Some of these women who get the BBLs, they actually get the BBLs and then they get in the gym and then they work to keep the rest of their body in shape so it still looks good on them. But when this man did this, of course, his wife benefits. But not long thereafter, he ended up having a heart attack. And while he was in the hospital, his wife left him. As he was in the hospital trying to recover from this, the woman left.
Now, what kind of experiences were you having while you were in the hospital? You know how people say they
see things or they have like visions. Did any of that happen for you?
Yeah, actually, when I was in the hospital, a promoter reached out to me and he wanted me to do a show with Tupac and
oh my God.
I was smoking. I was like, and people are dying to get those tickets. So
literally.
No, but when I was in the hospital, it made me get really closer to my daughter because my wife left me while I was in the hospital too. So
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yes.
I don't. How does that even happen?
Women, we are selfish, we are self-centered, and we are manipulative. And here's the thing, we want our husband to have boundaries. We want them to follow the boundaries. But as soon as we're asked to be held accountable to those boundaries, we want to do what we want. We hold the double standard. You need to follow this boundary, but I don't have to. And what I've learned about myself as a woman and working with other women, we are not good at keeping our word and following through with our word. We lack integrity and we lack character with ourselves. Think about it. For the women watching it who are open to hearing my message, think about how poorly we keep our word to ourselves when we say we are going to do something, when we say we're going to change something in our lives or we're going to do something differently. We don't keep our word to ourselves. We're the first person to break our own promises to. So how are we supposed to follow through with our husbands or a partner to keep our word to them?
I guess when it says to death do us part, she's a go-getter. She don't like to procrastinate, so she was out.
So when you see these things happen, you must understand that you have to know the woman that you're with. And the way you know that is by making her contribute to the process of your process. See, she has to contribute to your cause. She has to be active in elevating your movement. Now, I'm not saying she has to support you. She has to be your biggest cheerleader. So when you hear a man say, yeah, I love my wife. She's my Woman Crush Wednesday on Tuesday and every other day of the week. When does the woman say that? When does the woman thank you for building the brand, building the name that she can hitch her wagon to and become something else besides just an average get up and everyday go to work woman? When does the woman thank you for putting in the work that makes it possible for her to live the lifestyle that she wants to live without having to be responsible for footing the bill for that lifestyle? Yes, a woman can make her own money. But is it better for her to be in a situation where she makes her own money and foots the bill for her life, or she makes her own money and she has a man who's footing the bill for the lifestyle while she's still making money? And she can make more money off of his name. You see, what Rip Michaels found out and what so many other men are finding out is that when the woman is with you because of who you became, she will never be with you because of who you are. It is a really tough thing for a man to meet a woman and he has a level of fame and notoriety and some financial success and he not use that as a hook to catch the woman. But I tell you, men, all of the time, never use those things as a hook. You let the woman get to know the real you, and if she's into the real you, then hey, man, then she's gonna feel you. If she doesn't feel you, then she doesn't want the real you. And I'm gonna tell you, man, she does not care if the lifestyle that she expects from you kills you. Rip Michaels is a prime example. I get it. What woman leaves while you're in the hospital, possibly on your deathbed? Now, some women in the comments said that he cheated on her the whole time, but then when he got sick, he expected loyalty. My thing is this: if you're going to leave because you're treated badly, why didn't you leave before? But I'll tell you what the problem is. A vindictive woman will wait until the time is right where she can cause you the most pain, grief, and embarrassment. She's waiting to cause you the worst pain, grief, and embarrassment of your life. And when she gets to that point, she'll pull out all of the stops. She'll have no remorse for the course that she has chosen, even if it leaves you frozen. If she leaves you broken and you seek sympathy from her, you must be joking. Don't allow yourself to believe that a woman who likes you, wants you, and loves you for who you became will ever love the true you if all of the knight in shining armor is stripped off the surface. She won't, bro. You will end up with a woman who abandons you in your time of need. So I want y'all to comment down below and tell me if you ever had a situation like that. If you think there's any reason for a woman to leave a man at this point that she was previously with. Understand that if you allow yourself to be used, don't get it confused, because you will never be important to the person that you allow to take advantage of you. And you're willingly and knowingly being taken advantage of. So if you're a man and you have any level of success out here, you better come to the realization that at some point, when it's time to show and prove, that woman gonna bust a move. And it's not gonna be the move to stay united with you. It's gonna be the move to get ghost. So I'm glad that Rip came out of the back end of this thing, man. And he's back out there. He's back moving around. And he didn't let that hold him down or hold him back. But I'm telling you, man, legal marriage in America is whack. And if anyone that tells you is anything else, you better keep your eye on that person, because they trying to get you jammed up. Understand, brothers, that a woman must prove herself worthy of being added to your life. And if she doesn't prove that, she will never value it. Yes, she will value the experience, but she won't value the work it took for you to put her in that position. Not only the work it took for you to build a life, but the mental work it took for you to make her your wife. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. Subscribe for more videos. And always remember, Alpha's up, Beta's down. Peace.